What's up guys? Welcome to this week's cash envelope stuffing video. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Brianna. I am 30 years old. I live in Texas with my boyfriend and our two animals, a dog and a cat. And we currently live in a 1-bedroom apartment while we are saving up for our first house. So that is just a little bit about me in case this is your first time here. I wanted to get you up to speed a little bit. And if this isn't your first time here, then you know what's going on. So thank you for coming back. Today, I have budgeted $445 for my budget this week across all of my envelopes, and today we are actually going to be working on my sinking funds first because I am going to do a little bit of unstuffing and then I'm going to use the money that I unstuff for the rest of my budget. So I will explain that as I go. So we are actually going to start with sinking funds, which is not normal. I usually start in my wallet, but it's okay. So let's go ahead and get started. Brianna is going to be getting $5, and this is just a little spending category for me in case there's something that I want to buy. I'm not saving up for anything specific right now. So we have $5, $10, $15, and $20 in Brianna. I hope everyone is having a good week so far, and I hope you had a good weekend. Last weekend I hung out with my sister, which was really nice, and then Sunday was Easter, so I hope everyone that celebrated had a good holiday. Next up is Brianna Budgets, and it's going to be getting $5 as well. And we now have $10, $15, $20, $25, and $30 in Brianna Budgets. And this is just for anything that I want to buy for my budgeting or my YouTube, or if I want to support another budgeter buying from their Etsy. That's where that money comes from, just so you know. And then moving over to Candy, who's my dog. She is going to be getting $10 today. She is the queen of this household, as we all know by now. So she has $500 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 95. So $595. So she is almost at $600, and that is so exciting. All right, next up is Christmas. And this is one of the ones that I am unstuffing. So I am going to actually not put anything in here today, but I have budgeted 20 and there's 80 in there now. So instead of putting that 20 in here, I moved the $100 over to my savings account, and I'm gonna take this money out and use it for the rest of my budget. And then I'm gonna put a placeholder in here. And that means I get to show you guys my new placeholders that I got from Sav Saves. I haven't even opened them yet. I did open the package, but I haven't unwrapped the placeholders. I wanted to do it on camera so that we could all see them together, and I'm so excited. So her Etsy is linked down below. She is a fellow Texas girl, and she's just the sweetest ever. So let's see. I'm so excited. This packaging is so cute. Oh my gosh, they're laminated. I got I guess I got 3 of each denomination. I don't remember if that's what I ordered, if she just threw some extras in there, I'm not sure. But here is a savings challenge as well. Don't panic at the disco. We're saving $80. So that is so cute. She did this as a freebie on this launch, so it'll probably, I think she said she was going to do a different one each launch. So if you do buy something from her this next time, I think she's going to add a savings challenge in with it. So that's pretty exciting. So let's pick a $100 placeholder to put into my Christmas category. I think I'm going to do this one. Oops. I'm going to do yellow for Christmas. This is so stinking cute. And if you click her link down below, you'll see that her Etsy does not have anything currently because it's sold out with the last launch, but she will launch more things and she'll announce it on her Instagram and her YouTube, so check that out. I just don't want you to get discouraged if you click on it and you're like, she doesn't have anything. It's because she does it by launch. It's not always stocked. So we have $300 in Christmas now, which is exciting. All right, moving on to clothing, we are putting $10 in there. And I don't have another 10, but I will put a 10 down and grab a 20. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and $5 in clothing. And I am just using this just to get a few things for warmer weather. I need some new shorts. So I'm not like getting a whole new wardrobe or anything. I've been wearing the same clothes for years and I'm probably gonna continue doing so. So I'm not a big shopper. Gifts is gonna be getting $20. I am saving up birthday gifts for my sister and my nephew. They both have birthdays in May. So we are now at $40 in gifts. Health is getting $5 because, as you might know, I did have to use $100 out of health, so I'm just slowly adding it back up. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400 in my savings account, 10, 15, 20, and 25. So $425 in health. I want to get it back to 500 at least. So slowly but surely, we're getting there. Next up is home, and I am putting $10 in home. I don't need anything right this minute, but I always like to keep money in here just in case. So we're at 20, 30, 40, 50, and 55. And guys, if my denominations get messed up in this video, it's okay. If I have anything left over at the end, or if I don't have enough at the end, it's just my fault. I'm bad at math, and just long story short, I might not have the right denominations, but we will just figure that out at the end and I'll work around it. So don't be surprised if something's messed up because I'm just not the best with math. So self-care is getting 20 this week. I have been doing 30, but I am going to start doing 20 for now. So we're at 20, 40, 60, 80, 110 in self-care. I put extra in here to get ahead and it's been working, so I am putting 20 in there now instead of 30. Next up is taxes, and I need to put 40 in there. 20 and 40. I really wish this 20 did not have, it looks like someone drew on it with a crayon. But that's okay. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600 in taxes. That is in the bank. 20, 40, 60, and 80. So 680 total in taxes. And once it gets to 800, I am done stuffing it for the year, at least till October when I find out how much I owe on my property taxes. So that's exciting. I'm so excited to be done stuffing that one. And then travel is another one that I'm unstuffing and then putting a placeholder in because I have 180. I am adding 20, but instead of putting it in the envelope, I took it out and put it into my savings account. So I'm gonna put this money right here, and then I'm gonna grab one of my other cute placeholders from Savannah. I'm gonna do orange pink, like cow print, because that is just so stinking cute. So we have $200 in travel now. I think she is going to be doing the placeholders again. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure, but she did say there was good feedback on the placeholders. So she might actually be restocking them sooner rather than later. So check out her Etsy and see if she has them on there because I'm not really sure and I don't know when you're going to be seeing this. So let's move over back to our wallet really quick. So doing things a little bit backwards today and it's kind of throwing me off. I don't want to lie. So let's see here. All right, car care. We are putting $10 in there. And this is just for anything that I need for my car, obviously. Oh, see, we don't have 10. Okay, I'm gonna put a 10 down and grab a 20. Okay, I did recently get an oil change and my tires rotated, so I'm good to go for a while in car care, but I do still like to put money in here because you never know. So we have 500 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 10, and 15. So $615 total in car care. And part of me wants to take this $100 out and move it over to my bank account, but I think I'm gonna let it add up a little more before I do that. Okay, next up is food. And I do have some left over in here, so that's really good. And I also have $1, so I'm gonna set that right there, and then I'm adding 60. goodness. Normally, I like to put extra in here if I earn money from Uber, but this weekend I only made $21 because of the holiday, and I hung out with my sister on Saturday, so I wasn't able to deliver, which is totally fine, obviously. But I don't have any extra to put in food, but that's okay. We'll try again next week. But I now have 80 in there, so that's good. And I really don't need to go to the store this week, so hopefully I can make that last until next week, but we'll see. All right, next up is fun, and it does look like I'm gonna have extra, but I really do think that was just me not being able to count. So that extra 5, let's just not worry about it. So we're putting $10 in fun. And let's see, we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 105. Wow. So 105 in fun. And this is spending money that I am saving for a concert that I have coming up later this month. Oh, happy April, by the way. I forgot to mention that. It's a new month, so that's exciting. And this month I am going to a concert. The tickets are already purchased, so this is just gonna be spending money. Okay, I feel a little bit thrown off because I'm doing things out of order, but that's okay. So I'm gonna move over to my home binder, and we're gonna color in another hammer in this little savings tracker that I made. Let's do a red color. I feel like that'll be good. So each hammer is worth $200, and I am saving up money for, my idea is to build a house. That's my goal. So this is just gonna be money that I use in that building process. So I am gonna be coloring in a hammer today, and then after today, we only have one more hammer left before we can move over to the next category, which I am so excited to do. This red is not very sharp, so it's kind of making a mess, but that's okay. So we only have one more hammer left in build money, which is so exciting. I cannot wait to move over to the next category. So next week we'll be done with this one, which is crazy. I felt like it took a long time, but I also feel like it went by fast at the same time. And I do stuff prop money into this binder because the money is in my savings account because I don't know when I'm going to be using it. So let me grab some $100 prop money real quick. The prop money kind of sticks together, so let's see. So we are at 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 in the bank. Actually, it's all in the bank. I keep saying that. 3,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, and 800. So 3,800 is in my savings account for build money, and then we only need $200 more next week, and then we will be able to move over to the next one. That is so exciting. This $5 bill was just extra because of my bad math, so I'm actually going to put this over to the side and I'll use that in my next cash stuffing. And then last but not least, let's put our dollars in the dollar jar. I have a nice little handful here, and then we just put any extra ones I have laying around into this jar, and then at the end of the year we're going to count it and see how much we saved over the year. Alright guys, that is a wrap on this week's video. Sorry it was a little bit all over the place. I did things a little bit out of order. I definitely don't want to do that again, but I just did. I don't know why. I was trying something new. So next week, hopefully things will be a little bit smoother. So if you want to stick around for more, you can do that. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week and a great weekend, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.